This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. It is all about the economy tonight.
It is indeed. And by most indications, President Obama is right. Things are getting worse before they get better. The key headline, a new increase in unemployment. 4.6 million people are now collecting jobless benefits. 580,000 new claims just this week. Microsoft will be sending 5,000 people to the unemployment lines. The company today announcing the first layoffs in its history. And construction has dropped to an all-time low, making last year the worst for home building on record, going back to 1959. So, what does the future hold? ABC 7's David Louie is live tonight from our newsroom in San Jose. David?
Well, the string of bad news just keeps on coming, and economists are warning tonight that a turnaround may be another 6 to 9 months from now. So the message from economists in Silicon Valley tonight is patience. Job layoffs, weak retail sales, and falling home prices have created plenty of pessimism about the economy. Now there's growing concern that the banking system may need more help after Bank of America received a $20 billion cash infusion last week tied to losses when it acquired Merrill Lynch.
It's definitely a reminder, a wake-up call that despite the injections of capital that have occurred, there's still a need to inject a lot more capital into the banking system.
Dana Johnson is chief economist at Comerica Bank. He was in Silicon Valley to give his outlook to business leaders. Others share his concern.
I hate to be the bear on this, but I think there's a new realization that has come back to haunt us, which is that we really have to fix this system all over again.
It's a domino effect that has already hit the auto industry and now Silicon Valley, a recession that spread globally. China today said its economic growth slowed by 2.2% last quarter as exports fell and factories closed. Still, Dana Johnson is joined by Stanford's John Shoven in forecasting recovery towards the end of the year. Shoven even thinks the stock market will stage a comeback even sooner.
Once people realize this recession is not going to last forever, that unemployment is not going to go to depression levels, that in fact the economy will bottom and turn, and you could have what I would call a buyer's panic, which is, uh-oh, I'm going to miss this big rally, I better get in.
Chauvin also thinks the growing jobless situation could trigger health care reform.
We've got a system where if you lose your job, you lose your health care. Lots of people are losing their jobs, they're losing their health care. This is not a good system, and we need to re-engineer it.
And even consumer spending could stage a comeback once confidence is restored.
I think people will do as they usually do and spend most of the money they earn.
Well, both economists are saying that when we do have a comeback later this year, it could be quite strong, measuring between 5 and 6%. However, unemployment could remain high until companies are confident of a strong recovery. In San Jose, David Louie, ABC 7 Money Scope.
All right, thank you, David.